Hi, you ready to learn the next part? So I wanted to break this into little kind of halves in order to explain it, because the first half is the same and then the second half is related. So with too late for second guessing, too late to go back to sleep, too late for second guessing, too late to go back to sleep. That part, it actually kind of has some patterns that I want to pick out for you, okay? So too late is always kind of a quick repeated note. Too late, it's FF. FF, too late. And we do that when we say too late for second guessing, and then again, too late to go back to sleep. So too late is always two F's in a row, okay? So that's the first thing, is that that's a little pattern. And there's also a couple of notes attached onto that too late that are the same both times. So we have too late, and then we have E, C, all right? So let's put too late with the E and the C. Can you try that a couple times? Too late, E, C, okay? And we do that first and second time that we say too late. Too late for second guessing, too late to go back. So go back is E and C, so it's like F, E, C, both times. All right? Now we have, just because of the lyrics, there's one extra little note the second time we do it. So the first time, too late for sec is like F, E, C. When we do it the second time, we want to say too late to go back to sleep. So in order to get that extra word in there, that to go, we're going to add one more F. So it's F, 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 and then E, C, okay? F, 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 E, C. All right? So, but it's like the same thing both times. Too late, da-da, too late, da-to-da. Do you see how there's a pattern there? I hope so. And then the second guessing and go back to sleep are kind of related to each other. So I wanted to explain this little concept of like question and answer. So when we say second guessing, we're kind of leaving it hanging in the air as a question. And then when we come back to it, go back to sleep, we're finishing the sentence with an answer. Okay? So with second guessing, we're going to go down low and end with a question, okay? So let's see. It goes down like that. So we already said se, the second guessing, right? So we already said se. This is the cut, guessing. So that's the second half of the word second is G, and then F, and then middle C, okay? So that's the question part of the phrase. So we're leaving it hanging with that middle C, kind of up in the air. The second time we do that, we do this figure where it's middle C, and then we go A, G, and we answer the question that we asked before. So okay, so those are the second halves of these phrases, the question and the answer, and it's different for each one because the question kind of leaves us up in the air and the answer settles us back down on the end of the sentence. But the beginning is the same for both of them. We have too late and too late. I hope that this is helpful. If it's confusing, there are other ways to explain it. So just say so. If you're like, you're jumping around too much, that's okay. There are other ways for me to teach it. But in my mind, it makes sense to find the chunks that are similar and to learn those as pairs. And then to notice the relationship between that question phrase and that answer phrase as the sort of matching end caps to these too late phrases. So that's the way I'm explaining it now, but I can do this lesson again on this little section in a different way. If you don't like it, just say so. All right, so here we have Too late for second guessing. If we put it all together, it's F, F, E, C, G, F, C. That's the too late for second guessing. Okay, let's try that together. 1, 2, ready, go. F, F, E, C, G, F, C. Okay, do it with the words. 1, 2, ready, play. Too late for second guessing. All right, one more thing I want to give you for this is the way I do the fingering. And fingering is individual based on the size of your hand and how comfortable it is. So if you don't like my fingering, you can pick something else, but I'll tell you what's most comfortable for me. Okay, as I start with my pinky on F, pinky, pinky, and then I do my ring finger. We call that finger number 4. And then my pointer finger, which we call finger number 2. So I go 5, 5, 4, 2, and then my hand's in place to be able to reach pretty far because I have a really wide gap between my second finger and my thumb. So then I play the next note, the G, with my thumb, which we call first finger, okay? So then once I get there, I like to do this little roll thing. It kind of feels like I'm turning a doorknob. So I roll my fingers over and my second finger goes past my thumb to the F. And then my pinky goes up to the C. All right? So that's how I like to do this phrase. Pinky, pinky, ring finger, pointer finger, thumb. And then like I'm rolling a doorknob, I roll my pointer finger over to my pinky finger up on the middle C. Okay? All right. So that's too late for second guessing. And now the second phrase also starts with too late to go back to sleep. So we start with too late. All right, so we play the F. And remember, we have to add in that extra word. So even though the pattern is pretty much the same, doing F a few times, E, and then C, we're going to do F 3 times in this second iteration. So too late, 2, 3 times on the F, okay? Too late, 2, and then we go E, C, all right? Now from the C, we're jumping up to the A, all the way up to the A, and then resolve on the G, okay? So one more time, that's that second phrase. Too late to go back to sleep. It starts with 3 Fs. Too late to, now we're gonna go E, C, and then A, G. Reach up to the A and settle on the G, okay? Let's do that all together. So starting with 3 Fs. 1, 2, ready, play. So those are the 2 sort of question and answer phrases for too late for second guessing, too late to go back to sleep. Now, as we finish up this little mini lesson, let's do both of them together, okay? All in a row, starting with the F with your pinky, too late for second guessing. 1, 2, ready, play. Too late for second guessing, too late to go back to sleep. Okay, so that's your little snippet for today. I'll teach you more tomorrow, and we're getting so close to the big chorus where we start to defy gravity. Thanks so much for going on this learning journey with me. And like I said, please share your feedback in your comments because I can explain this in like 50 different ways. So if that didn't work for you, please say so, and I'll give you some other ways to think about it.